Good day, everyone. Welcome to another UGG special interview. My name is Hot E, and this is brought to you by the United Gamers Guild. Do follow us on Twitter and Facebook, and feel free to join us in our Discord server. Our guest for tonight is a very well-known artist, gamer, and musician. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Ian Tayao.
Hello everyone, how's everybody doing? Wait. Doble. Kamusta everybody? Hello.
Ayun. So, Ian, can you tell us what have you been up to recently? Any recent projects, activities, anything that that fills your time?
Well, first and foremost, streaming. And I've been writing songs for my both of my bands, Willa Baliw and Queso. And yeah, I'm pretty manic. Everything is just pretty much spontaneous. And I've been trying to uh, 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 better the process when it comes to like streaming,
Mm-hmm.
choosing the right games and the right presentation for the people. And I think basically that's it. I've been focusing on those things recently.
Basically, focusing on the things that you love.
Yeah, I hope so.
Hopefully, we can see naman that it loves you back. It's okay. So, on to our questions. I think the first question would be, how did you learn about NFT, and what is your first impression about it?
I can't remember who introduced the whole crypto thing way back in the early Bitcoin days when it was starting, but I managed to acquire some of them, but it didn't affected me the way it is kind of circulating nowadays. Now that it is pretty evident that a handful of people are more into it. One of my friends, Enzo Tens, introduced Axie Infinity to me and told me about the whole value of the coin, which is SLP and AXS back when it was, I think, 6 pesos, and it went up to 15, 20, yada, if I'm correct. But yeah, something like that. Explain the gameplay. But what hit me was the fact that it is offering the option to have scholars. And I thought at that time it can provide a little bit of food on the table for other people. Especially, we are facing a monster right now, which is the pandemic. So, so far, it has been a meaningful journey in a way.
So, for my next question would be, what NFT games have you played so far?
Axie Infinity, Crypto Zone, Crypto Blades, Plants vs. Undead. I'm still eyeing on MIR4, but I'm not sure if I still have the time to play it. But I'm more bullish on playing. Well, I consider it playing on staking coins. Currently, I'm staking AXS, SLP, BUSD. Man, you have to check out BUSD Machine. It's a good project. It generates something like 6% of the total coins you've staked. But still, it's not a financial advice.
Based on gameplay, not on whether it's still existing or not. Based on gameplay, what do you think would be the game that you'd say you like the best?
Based on my streams,
Yeah.
Axie Infinity. yeah.
Oh, well, I'm not surprised. So yeah. So next question would be, do you have an NFT support group or a guild?
I've been doing this with some of my friends like Van Holiday, Enzo Ten, Sempiternal, Uncle Gaming, VFeng, and all of them are streamers, by the way, and we've been exchanging news and plans, what to and not to do. We are all in this together. It's a form of entertainment to me whenever a new project is being introduced to the market, especially when you're not sure if it's a rug pull or groundbreaking in a sense. So yeah, even our Axie scholars, they know better than me nowadays, so that's a plus.
Yes. All right.
Mm.
Nice. And throughout your NFT journey, what do you think would you consider your greatest struggle?
I think it's the fear of the unknown, because we are investing blindly in something in a way not that tangible in the moment, but still it can go the other way around, because you're kind of funding artists, creative minds, given if you're spending it on a non-rug pull project, because we are, in a way funding empowerment, if you know what I mean.
I guess that's what other people are afraid of. The fear of the unknown, the uncertainty that comes
Uh,
with the risk.
yeah, yeah. I think everybody's in the same spot, more or
Mhm.
less. So I think research is very vital.
Educate yourselves, ladies and gentlemen.
Yep.
And okay, on to the next one. What would be the best investment that you have made so far?
Mm,
It's a no-brainer. SLP and AXS. I've used and abused those coins, a lot of those coins, for breeding and whatnot. And up to this day, it's been helpful in a sense that it's still providing monetary profit to our scholars. So, thank you, Ronin.
That's nice. All right. So basically, you didn't really, when you trade, and even if you lose, you don't really lose. You just gain experience. You learn something.
yeah, it's either you win or you learn, right?
Yes. Very well said. Okay. So, next question is, what is the best advice that was given to you when you were starting in this blockchain journey?
A little bit of history. Back in the day, as a musician, there was no form of support other than the labels and the selected the radio stations, and you are really lucky whenever a radio station or a label picks you up from the dirt. But nowadays, there's this cryptocurrency world, this NFT space, wherein it can serve as a catalyst for growth, in the sense that we can exchange coins. We can expedite a system wherein we can exchange coins in exchange for goods, for products provided by the artists, the creative minds. And it has a potential, though. Still not a financial advice. But if you wanna jump in the bandwagon, it's not just about expecting returns. It's actually funding empowerment in a way, because you are believing, or you're entrusting your funds to this idea, from artists, from these creative elements, these creative beings, if I'm allowed to say that. And we're in it. So if you want to ask something, don't ask me. Do your research and you tell me.
So so for the next question, in your own way, as who you are, as Ian Tayao, the artist, the musician, the streamer, how do you think can you contribute to the current growing NFT community?
I want to focus on empowerment and perhaps help the individuals, artists, developers, the so-called creative minds behind these projects, and perhaps hopefully maximize the potential of the measure that the community has been supporting and entrusting their time in these projects. That makes sense. And present it in the most enjoyable fashion.
Right. So for the last question, I think these are basically what about your practice. So this is not something to be considered as a financial advice, mind you, ladies and gentlemen. So this
Yep.
is just a do's and don'ts of Ian Tayao. So give us one thing that, as a an NFT trader, what would Ian Tayao do? What is your number one do? Your mantra?
Do your research. For now, that's it. I guess that's it. Watch Rover. He's really good when it comes to like giving advice. But still with the famous line, not a financial advice though. And don't be negative. It can simply ruin your day. If you don't like the idea, just, move on with your life. And please do follow my page. I stream every day. That's Facebook. That's fb.gg/itayao. And while you're at it, you can also look for UGG's Facebook page. That is United Gamers Guild. And there's also a Discord link posted somewhere in their Facebook page. So yeah, we'll see you there. And I would like to thank Hot E for this interview and the people behind UGG. And yeah, man, thank you.
Okay. So I guess that's it. It has been a pleasure having you, Ian. Thank you very much for joining us today. And to everyone, thank you for watching. This has been Hot E of the United Gamers Guild, reminding everyone to educate yourselves, trade responsibly, and stay safe. Everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you.